One of the easiest ones I've seen. I just cut it. Here's what I made. I did a trial run on it. It's just a little simple. Uh, you can use any color and put it on something. Now this is really, really simple. Get the green tomato cages and make Christmas trees. Oh, Roxanne, that is brilliant. So you can cut any fabric. I just happen to have my Walmart's got this for $1 a yard right now. The red, which is a satin-like finish, the blue and the white sparkly, I think, which is tulle. Is that what you call it? And so I bought some. Since it's $1 a yard, I thought, I'm not scrolling. I thought I can do something with that for $1 a yard. Robin straggles on in. So I cut me some circles out of that fabric I bought for $1 a yard. They're not measured, they're not perfect, they're just rough. I cut some blue, some white, and some red. Okay, and I noticed I probably don't have enough red in this one. Also, when I made this one, I used those little Dollar Tree, these little bitty elastic hair things. It's holding on this one fine, but I went back and got this big bunch of loopy bands, which those may not work. I'll see. It's just this simple. You get it hang on your shirt, and I'll tell you a story while I'm doing this. Which is the shiny side? I guess that one. Okay, I'm going to put a red, and then I'm going to put a blue. No, I'm going to put a white, and I'm going to put a blue. And this time I think I'll put another red. It may hide everything. That needs to be smaller, don't it? Okay, the other morning I was in a hurry because I was afraid I was going to miss Kathy. I was running late. I knew she was going to be at the Dollar Tree. So I just ran and grabbed a shirt. Still had the tags on it. Brand new. Throwed it on, ran out the door. Let me tell you something. I got to itching. I thought I was going to die. I'm going to put another white one and another blue one. It's so simple. Take any kind of fabric, cut you some rough circles, pile them up the way you want them. Take a button, whatever size button. I'm going to use a small button. I got to itching, and I was rubbing against poles. I was rubbing against end caps. I was rubbing against everything I could find. I know people thought I'd lost my mind. That shirt was itching me to death. Before you know it, I'm almost 65 years old, but I had 2 men following me. I guess they saw me pole dancing. They didn't know I was itching to death. About that time, I would have said, hey, scratch my back, I'll follow you anywhere. Had one come up, what's your name? I'll tell you one thing. I ain't a hunting no man, and if I was, it wouldn't be at the Dollar Tree or the Goodwill. I guess they seen me rubbing all up against them poles and basically anything I could find. Cars, end caps. It was awful. And it got so bad. No, it was crazy, Becky. I looked crazy. Girl, I've never itched like that in my life. So you take the button, you pull your fabric up around the button, and then you put you a little, you can use these hair bands, you can use those tiny ones, you can use a rubber band. It really don't matter. Okay, and then I'm just going to find the center, if possible. I usually try to remember what color I put in the center, and now I don't. Thought it was blue, but I I was slithering, y'all. I was slithering. Whew. I don't know what that shirt had in it. I've never had that to happen before. And I did get to meet Kathy, though. She just didn't know how bad I was itching. I hated to ask her first time I met her, will you scratch my back? Please scratch my back. Losing my mind. So I'm just going to take and, it was awful. Those men were funny, though. You know, they thought they'd run across something else. One of them got too close to my back. It might have been on like Donkey Kong. I'd have been following them. Whew. Never had nothing like that happen. It's that silky like fabric stuff, and it feels so soft, and you think, oh, this is so nice. Well, I don't know what they put in it to make it silky, but whoa, I think it's itching powder. It got to where I got dizzy and everything. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't hardly drive. And you tell me how I'm going to explain to 911 that I was itching. They think I'm crazy. So I just sat there a while. But it kept getting worse. So I thought, well, I better try to get home. Girl, I was pulling clothes off in the driveway. I'm going to get this off of me fast. So basically, you put that little button in there, and you pull it up around the button, and then you just go around and clip them. Just happen to be red, white, and blue. Like I said, you can use any fabric, any colors. Makes a cute little flare for just fabric and a button and a rubber band. I didn't get it even. And I have no excuse today. Now, isn't that cute? For almost nothing. Toxic. That was toxic. Yes, it was a new blouse. Kathy in here was going to be at Dollar Tree that day, and I was running late, and I was afraid I wasn't going to get to see her, so I just grabbed this shirt and jerked the tag off, put it on, and oh my Lord. But I did get myself together, and sure, MJ. You know what, Roxanne? I could have put on one of those coconut bras. Put me some of those beige hula hoop things on. I could have been Cousin It. I tell you, if I'd have had anything at all to put on, that shirt would have come off. I'm telling you, I was riding poles, but I was riding them backwards, you know, because it's my back that started. And so I was climbing poles backwards, and I was wiggling on them. And I looked up and men were looking at me and I was like, oh, if you only knew. I'm not trying to seduce you. But now if you scratch my back, something might be happening here. um, it was awful. It was awful. So see how cute that is? It's that simple. You just take you three little, any kind of fabric you want. I'm going to try another kind. This is one of those, what do you call them, lays. I got it at the Dollar Tree. I cut it apart. It's got these huge flowers on it. It's one of the big ones. You know what? I should have bought other colors. But I'm going to try it. See how it works. I'm just going to pile a bunch of them on there. Different directions. Should I might put, like white on the bottom. And a couple of blue ones. I don't know if I have room for that blue to even show. Put that one. Put some more blue. And maybe put a red on the bottom. Put a button in the middle. But I tell you, I was in bad shape. I'll never do that again. I'll never grab nothing like that and put it on again. You just pull your fabric around, put that little button right in the center, grab the button. Your fabric will kindly be in a cone shape like that. And then you can take those. I'm going to try one of those little ones and see if it holds. See these little teeny tiny ones? They're little teeny tiny. I don't know if they'll hold. They may. If I twist that again, I'm going to be in trouble. I did it. And then you just pull it out. I don't know how those little flowers are going to do. That may not work so good. We'll see. I think I made the red one too big. I'm going to trim it off. What, Sugar? Then when I was getting ready to go live, Sugar went outside. I let the dogs go out to potty. Well, she decided she's going to get after a cat. She won't come back in the house. So I have to chase her outside. And of course, it's been storming all day, so I got muddy. This has been one of them weeks. If my scissors would cut any better. I might try that bubbling technique again just so y'all have something to laugh at. You know, art ain't perfect. After all, who was it? Picasso had his nose in a guitar. So, my thing ain't scrolling again. I don't know how well they're going to show off of that lay. But basically, I don't know. You might could trim that and make a small flower. Let me trim it up a little. Let me make a mess. If you have to make some little flowers to stick on something for the 4th of July or whatever, you can use whatever. You can use cotton. You can use anything. See, they're cute little flowers. Happy Mother's Day, Ann. My mother's been gone since 2005. Leslie wasn't feeling good today, so they didn't come up. So I went to the Dollar Tree to get those things to make Cousin It, and they didn't have them. They did have green. It's pretty soon you won't, but she told me after Mother's Day that they would start getting their fall and Halloween in. Honey, I stay on Pinterest. I just don't find many instructions on Pinterest. So aren't those cute for just cutting out little circles of fabric and putting a button with a rubber band around it? Oh, you could do school cut. Maybe you need to go out and come back in. Is your picture blurry? But you could do school colors. Your kids' school colors or grandchildren's school colors, and make little decorations. Both of you blurry? Oh, I don't know what to do. We got storms. 3 saying it's blurry. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, I think they're cute. I mean, you could actually make a little pom-pom. Put 2 or 3 of them together. It's the camera. I remember when it did this last time, I had to start over. It's still blurry. Okay. I don't know why it does that. Let me see if I can move the camera if it's any better. Might be the weather. That any better? You gonna make coffee filter? Those are cute, those coffee filter ones. Could be my connection since we